welcome for a new video, and this is Mikinfo 11. I don't like this sound. I don't like 11. Mikinfo 11 in French. That sounds better. So there is Mikinfo 11. So in this Mikinfo, sadly they won't have any interview because, for example, I asked Random Pro 1 if he wanted to participate. The problem is that we don't hear him in my videos. We hear him extremely low, but when I hear him really good, but in the videos we don't hear him good. So, and that's pretty a problem because if we don't hear him, it's gonna be hard to interview someone. So me and Random Pro 1 are searching how can we fix that for maybe the next one, or we might have a high seek maybe in the next one, but in this one for sure there won't be any interview. And that's why at the same time I won't do any little title like moving around the screen down saying stuff, because I'm gonna say everything by myself right now. I have a bunch of stuff to say and explained, and so besides having like 3 steps, there won't have any steps and I will just say everything. Okay, so first that I have is the BMPT bank. So, and not only BMPT bank, but I'm gonna talk about that after. Okay, so in the BMPT bank I'm building a new map where like I will create a bank, but not a bank like a building bank. It will be just a reserve of the money of the BMPT members, where I will give a bunch of money to everyone, and they like, if they want to buy stuff from other country like oil, coal, iron, gold, diamond, what again, but anything from even export or import, like if they need tanks and stuff, they will have to pay, and that will count in the bank, so they will get out the bank. And forget money by yourself, you have to create, that's how, like, you have to build your city, because if you want to get money for your country, you will have to build a bank in your country. So you don't have to make a mechanism for give you money, it's just a bank. For example, every day your bank will give you, I don't know, for example, $1,000 or the money you have in your country. It depends how it goes. For example, in Mercalia, it's the Mercalian dollar. So the Mercal dollar. So, and I might change the name. So there we go. So yes, I would get, for example, 1,000 Mercalian dollar every day.
I think for this match, I think Mike's gonna win the second, like complete ease, because like I know Mike's a lot better than 5 in PvP. Like I know that like a lot, because my grandma's my grandma.
Buy my bank, and more banks you have in your country, more you will have. I know I already have 1 bank. It's in my other city, in the city of Caput. Yes, it's the city of Caput. There's a bank. Before in Mercalia there was a bank, but because my city got corrupted the moment I lost the bank, so I have only 1 bank right now. But because the bank doesn't really work yet, because I didn't like find the amount of money people will have and stuff, so yeah. And at the same time, for the map, like where you will find the oil, where you will find the coal, the iron, the gold, and etc. I'm making the maps, and I will say that like they will have maps of where you can find oil and stuff on the real map of BMPT, so the map where players will find and so stuff. For the oil, it's already done, and the 2 main countries that have oil on the map, there's other countries that have oil, but the 2 mains are the Banamas, so the country of banana, and Fapen, the country of there's 3 actually. There's Osania Smaggy, the country of the Smaggy, my best friend in real life. There's the Banamas, the main one that have the main oil, the country of banana, and the Fapen, the country of flowery panda, that have a amount of oil. But there's others that have oil. There's the Benji Black, Amongerica. Clay Mexico doesn't really have one. They are right next to them, but they don't have. And it's not in purpose. They just like for I didn't, when I put the oil, I didn't take in account like what country was here. I just make a clean map with 0 country, and I just put the oil on it where I wanted it will be. Like for example, in my country, I could make in purpose oil, but there's no oil in my country. Actually, there is, but it's on the island I have. in the ocean. So there's oil here, but that's it. But mainly in the islands. When there's have big island, there's oil in general. So yeah. So that's how it's gonna work, and that I will do that for every type of first resources. So oil, iron, gold, diamond, emerald. It's not really a main resource, it's just like precious stuff, but diamond it is. So I don't know. You know, iron. What we can have again? Water, like natural water resources, like the water you can drink, not the ocean one. But that I have to make the lakes and the rivers on the map, and that will take a while, but I can promise that it's gonna be an amazing stuff. And yes, and for example, if you want to take oil that you have on your territory, you have of course to build the building you use for extract those first resources. For example, for the oil in the ocean, I think about it. I didn't put the oil in the ocean. You know what? You will have to like make the building. I don't know the name. For that, or if you wanna have coal and iron, you have to build a mine. Okay, so yeah, you have to build it. So basically, you just have to build it. It doesn't have to work. You just have to build it in your city or whatever in your wherever in your country, and it will work. Okay, so yeah, that's how it's gonna work. And so you could trade oil and stuff. So it's basically literally the real life world, but easier and in Minecraft, so we can all do it. So yeah, I really like this idea, and I'm planning that with Sonic, that helping me a lot about it. But there's a lot of Steven too helping me about it. A few times, mainly for the bank. No, not for the bank, but for other stuff, for BMPG, but yes. About BMPT countries again, there's Wolfie and Highsick join BMPT. Highsick already created his country at some point, but it was mainly Sonic. But like we was talking about create the country of Highsick, but he didn't find a name. So temporarily, the name of the country of Highsick would be the High Russia, but he can change. He can change. So it's High Russia. So HIRUSSIE. IA, sorry, IA. So yeah, it's the I Russia. It's like Belarus or Russia and stuff. Sorry, that's my notification. So yeah, and the flag. I'm supposed to create the flag of Wolfie because he doesn't have any idea, but I know the information. And Highsick too, but Highsick, I don't know if he wants I create his flag and stuff. And I knew another one, a visitor want a flag too that I have to make, and I have to remake the flag of the Troller because he changed it. So yeah, and the new flag of the Troller is even more hard than the last one. So so I have a bunch of flags to do. So yeah. And I saw in the video, and I'm sorry for no color, I saw in the video BMT members, I forgot to add your flag in it. I saw it because wait, there's missing a flags, and I saw Knockover's one, and the main Knockover is one of the most important member of BMPT, and I forget him. So I'm extremely sorry, Knockover, if you see this video. In the next one I will add you, of course, but I will just, yes. But anyway, guys, you have to know that Knockover, but even if you might not really know him, he's in BMPT and he created BMPT with me. He's actually the last member with me that created BMPT and still in it before. Because Chicken left and Theo got banned. So then that was only 4 members created BMPT and 2 of them left. So Knockover and me are the 2 main members of BMPT. Well, there's a new main member of BMPT like Sonic, Tigress is here for a long time too. Senorita is here for a really long time too. He's talking a lot, but like he doesn't really, but actually he does do stuff, so yeah. So that's the main. Josh Nee is one of the main. He's the 3rd main after me and Knockover because he's here for the start nearly. Suzuri too is here for nearly the start. Spazia too, but Spazia keep leaving and joining, but she's still a member the whole time, but yeah. Maybe Tigress should count too. Yeah, so there is a main Anima girl. So yeah, there's a lot of members that should be counted as the main members. Salvador too, I think about it. But yes. So this is done, I think, for BMPT. At least for the news. And I was saying too that Sonic is really active in BMPT and YouTube now. Sonic started to make a new type of content on his channel. It's type of kill animation, but make for him. And he doesn't call that kill animation because my name is Fard. It's just nostalgic name. I like it because like I was bad at English at this time, so that's why I call it kill animation. It should have be kill compilation, but kill compilations to yeah, it's not original kill animation. It's look like more me, I feel. So yeah, well, funny compilation is not called funny animation. It's just funny compilation. But for others like bow, kill, it's just animation. Even if it's not really animated, but anyway. So for all the news, there's Clem. So Clem was saying a bunch of weeks ago that he will leave, but he's not leaving still. So I might say that he's staying here, but he won't be online a lot because of his problems in real life. But he's still here for the time, so it's great. I see too that Steven will be mainly online now because he finished school. Good for him, it's in the months. So Steven will be more online, so Steven might be more online for help us. And Steven is the new co-host, or named the Ivory co-host of Mikinfo. I don't know if he's gonna be here every time, but because he doesn't have school anymore, he should be. So it's cool. And so plus it's the match of Sonic and Stu in two match. So yeah. So that means I won't be solo when Sonic will meet his match. And right after Sonic it's Steven, so it's cool. Now there will always should be two members, two hosts that will be here. So it's great. Whatever, yes, so that's great. Other news that the trawler is building another map of battle, and this one is the castle map of battle, and I visited it, and for a moment it's really look really good. It's the battle map, so but I mean it's the exactly same, and he make an amazing work, so GG the trawler. I can say again that oh yeah, Mercalvia playing some stuff against the Ender Clan. So basically Donkey Kong declared war against on BMPT and started to do against his poopy stuff. But he missed because he said he would attack, but because everyone blocked him in BMPT, it doesn't work. So I got some planned against the Ender Clan that I won't reveal because if he knows, it's just fat. But I'm just saying that I have some plans against him, and there's some stuff happening that he doesn't know right now against him. But anyway. Yes, and for BM country news, Among Erica has some views on the Banamas country for reasons of oil. Even if Among Erica has a good amount of oil on the map, Banamas has large more than him because it's the first country with oils stuff. At least for now, because there's more country joining in BMPT and I didn't build some of them, so maybe if they go, depends where I'm gonna build them, but they might have. So yeah. So and Among Erica stopped for now to want like he doesn't really want to attack Blockline anymore. Good for him, but he still have some views on the Copper Republic and the Banamas now. Vinland refused to build his own army. He said that so Vinland's government says that they don't need an army if they know they won't get attacked. But in some days ago, the country of rebels, so the country of Louis Edouard Desmond, and Stephen, the president of Vinland, had some issues together. So maybe between those two countries they might have a war, but both of them doesn't have any army yet. Vinland doesn't want to build one, and rebels didn't start yet. So yeah. Among Erica should make us some export to me about of a few weapons, and I will do the same. So I'm supposed to give him like 3 boats, 3 corvettes from Recalvia, and at the same time he will give me some stuff from his country, so it's just an exchange. So yeah. I think... Oh no, the Cyber Republic broke his friendship with Among Erica. Yes, so a few days ago, Cyber Republic got some issues with Among Erica, and so they broke up their friendship at some point, but might not stay like that. But I don't know the reason why, but Among Erica reported in BMT that it was. So... Okay, so there's 2 friendship in BMT breaking up, but might not stay like that. Oh yeah, another nuke about another news about Heisig. Heisig finally talks. Before he was just saying Seuss and stuff, but now he's saying real words that exist, and he's talking English with everyone. So it's cool. Now there's another person that's talking finally. The last one that doesn't talk is Tigress, but Tigress technically talks, but she just doesn't want VC. But she talk with me and with Sonic and stuff, like by my phone. But she doesn't join VC for some reason. Yes, and the troller too, but the troller has obvious reason because of his family. Even if he now joined our VCs, my VC mainly, but like yesterday we started VC with Sonic and stuff, so he joined. And he doesn't talk, at least for now. Well, we'll see in the future. Maybe it will change. I think it's the only members that doesn't talk in a VC. In BMPT at least. I'm thinking about it. Flowery doesn't really talk, but she talked like to me, and also Nick, it's his brother, so of course. She doesn't talk in VC, but at the same time we can hear her talking to us by the mic of Sonic, so yeah. Random Pro 8, but he talks to us now, so that doesn't do anything. So yeah, there's not really a member anymore besides the Troller, Tigress, and I6 talk now. Besides Tigress and the Troller that doesn't talk in VC. Just thinking about it, but there's everyone talking. So yeah. And I think there's no news anymore. Oh, no, yes, important news before I leave. I get back my account in nearly a week now. So I get back my account the 25 May, and we are the 14 when I get this video. So this video will not technically come out today or tomorrow. But, so my accounts will come back in 10 days tomorrow, so 11 days. Okay? So in a week and a half, we get back my account. So it's good. So my KNF Nike will come back. But there's some stuff gonna change with my KNF Nike's accounts. I'm gonna block everyone that I have issues with or might have issues with, or like they're really weak to get problem with me, because I cannot get banned again, because if I get banned again, it's forever. Even if it's not really a problem, it actually is a big problem. At least for now, because the thing I have important with Mike is about my trophies, of course, but like trophies you can get it back, so it's not a problem. It's mainly my words, because I have the BMPT word on it, the weird word that I built on it, now Nico, and a lot of important words I have on it and I cannot lose. And I cannot copy them yet, because Mojang's taking a while for fix the structure block stuff, because structure block are supposed to copy in the same word, but at the same time if you put it on your disk you can copy from another word to another word, and so I could do that with my other accounts for put it back my CDs and stuff on Shivas or my other accounts. So I need to do that, but that's why I have to not get banned anymore. And because the last time I got banned by MC Cordero for no reason, because I was just building and I got banned, it's 2 months, and then after it's my last chance. And the PlayStation 4 support is literally just bullshit at this point. You have to pay for call them. That's literally unfair. So yeah, it's nearly one euro, €2 per minute, and I'm not spending that much money. Plus they take a while for respawn. So yeah. But no, the first call it's 1 minute, it's 1 hour, and then after minute by minute it's like 60 cents, something like that. But like minute per minute, the last time Clem stayed like 2 hours in the call. So yeah, it's become really expensive, and I'm not risking that. So yeah, so I will block everyone. I will stay offline every time, at least at the start, for be sure no one sees me. Besides BMPT member, they will know, but you already know. So, but yeah. So, and only I will say only in BMPT. I'm gonna unfriend a bunch of people too on my account. I have like more than 100 friends. I'm gonna unfriend all of the people I'm not playing with anymore. For be sure, I don't have like if they come back, I don't have issues with them. For even if I don't have issues, like it's funny, I don't have any problem with Shivas anymore, but when I get back my kind of snack, I'm getting problems at the start I joined back. So, and it's not even my fault. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is the principle of everyone in this world, but apparently I'm not supposed to play. So, yeah, and even if I come back, I might not play at the start because PlayStation Plus is only for 1 month. I paid, and I paid the day the 25 when I got banned, something like that, or maybe before. So maybe for a few days I won't play online because I won't have PS Plus, but I could still talk. So great. So yeah, that's it for this Mikinfo, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel, likes and comments, it's more important. And see ya in the next Mikinfo. Bye bye.